Neverlet. You're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Yeah. Yoo-hoo! Feeling lucky? Attack! That's the way. This one's got your name on it. Nada kundana.
Oh no! Another unstable path! Watch your step!
This one's got your name on it! Fire! Well, with rocks. This one's got your name on it!
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a harp? Oh, um... I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. Oh, My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Hope you guys do enjoy the stream.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a harp? Feeling lucky! Feeling lucky! Fire! Well, with rocks. Cha! Ah! No! Not me. Too. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Let's get it on! Hey!
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this...
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean...
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
Welcome to the stream. I do hope you enjoy, and don't be afraid to say hi in the chat if you want.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily.
Welcome everybody to the
which
chat.
makes it all the more my duty to
And the
ensure
stream.
that she understands
Hope you
the present
do
situation.
enjoy.
Alright, we'll
let me
leave
know
it
if
in
you would
your
play
hands
this.
then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever.
Put a W
So
in the
please
chat.
don't think you're an imposition. Alright.
If you like the game,
I'll be on
put
my
an
way
L in
then.
the chat. If you don't, and put both. If you don't know.
We're finally back!
It's okay.
Welcome back.
Hi.
We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Yay! And there's good food too! Navi, no.
How's your day going?
Desserts! Nice! These are all Paimon's!
I'm a little bit,
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice.
I wouldn't say new,
Is
but
that
I've been
who I
playing
think
for,
it is?
I don't know, a few weeks. I've been just grinding down, getting characters leveled up, and I'm not gonna lie, being a little bit of a whale, but you know, trying to get into the game a little bit more more in depth. Try to learn about it a little bit more, but I'm having a good time with it. Low-key kind of addicted.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll...
Still, we didn't expect to see you here.
What about you? Do you play it at all?
You're not a Fontanian.
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadt surname?
I do. I really actually
let's
enjoy
go with
playing
that.
it.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil
There you
was
go.
to change that name. There was nothing for
What
it,
level's
really.
your
She
characters?
really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
using a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into
I
your
do
genealogy
appreciate you
as
guys
well?
being here.
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
And I may ask, what's your master's name?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Try to say that 10 times fast.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is in plain...
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call her...
Talk about obsessive.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you...
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know
Nice.
you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
So you've been playing it for a while then?
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
Yeah, it does take a good while to level up in this game,
That was
but
the main
once you find
reason,
kind of
yes.
like the
Just a
not
while
really
back,
loopholes
Steamberg
or
invited
anything,
me
but
to
more
take
just
part in
grind
a
down
panel
on
and
missions,
speak about the circulation of the prophecies
opening
and
up
astrologers.
boxes,
The invitation
all the
was sent
small
quite
side
early
missions
on.
and the world
I
missions.
don't
You
think
can level
anyone
up pretty
expected
decently
Fontaine
quick.
to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona?
What I can tell you, I'm afraid that on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come.
A visionary?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar. Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed, indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too
Well,
carried away
you
there.
can stay as long as you
Well,
want,
I'll
and
go tend to my own
if you have
business
any
now. If I receive
tips
any
and
news,
tricks
I'll be
and
sure to
anything
come
like
find
that,
you two again.
you can share anything you want. Ask anything you
And
need.
there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with this fight, but we were able to recruit Mona's help. Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
I've never actually heard of that. I'm assuming it's a game, kind of similar.
You're here! Finally!
I might have to give it a try at some point.
Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they
'Cause I
they
really
seem to
do
have gotten
enjoy this
into a
game.
dispute.
If
Please
there's
go see for
anything like
yourself.
it, or similar to it, I might have to give it a try.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but
I want
please
Neverland.
tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3
What's
stone
your
slates in
favorite
some ancient ruins near
element on
Poisson.
this game?
Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case
I
now.
personally like
I don't know anything
Fire,
about that.
Geo, and water. I have a
But
ice
you
character
found
that
them in
mainly
some
does
ancient ruins, you say?
just for healing.
That's correct. Which
But
is why I came to
those
ask you
first 3
some
are
questions.
definitely my favorite.
There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate
So
to
I
the prophecy.
have
The second of these
one
slates
sec.
depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the...
I don't.
I'll
still
ask you
kind of
again.
learning the names a little
Do
bit,
you
but
read? My
show you
deciphering
in a
of the slates
second.
indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to or apologize for a certain sin.
oh,
If
Electro,
anyone
okay.
would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me.
I
Is
want,
it really so strange that I know nothing? I
Gunshow.
understand
Gunshow?
your concerns,
Shogun.
but I'm
I don't
sorry.
know. I don't know why I said
I just don't
gun show,
have
but
anything
Shogun
to
I
tell you.
really want.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters. There are several indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself,
What I remember,
considering
it's
that you are
Kea.
the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not
the-
know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as
Farina.
do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor
The
are-
character that we were just talking to before these two.
So you've been watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
That small little
You-
ice character.
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me, your Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again. Still, I do not understand. Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
We will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can. If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious. But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Alright. So, I will show you
Well, that's
right
everyone,
after
huh?
this
Speaking of
cutscene.
which, it
I
was
will
pretty
show
smart
you
of you to think of hiding
what
here.
I have for characters.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That
I have
naturally
her.
makes it the best choice.
I can say that.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone.
I have her. Nadia.
Perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How
She's
about
one of
you,
my
friend?
main characters that I use all the time.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Then, how about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood
But
on
I
this boat
really
to become
want
as
this guy.
somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
Oh yeah, she's
That was a little
pretty
long-winded,
overpowered,
don't
I
you
think.
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something. As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh?
I've been building
How intriguing.
Fiorina.
Well,
Lately.
it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand. And used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice.
I see.
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a
GTA
basket to catch
hunting,
wild
then
rabbits
yes.
when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I mean,
I'm
Geshin.
afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey.
containment.
So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me,
Nice.
I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of
Giant
work
horse.
requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry,
Welcome
so
to the stream.
you can
Hope
count
you
on
do
our
enjoy,
techniques.
And,
You
Leave a
used some of
comment,
those
say
techniques
hi
while
if
moving
you
the
want,
people
it's
of
up to you.
Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes,
you want,
and I
you
even managed
do
to gather
enjoy
some
the stream,
intelligence in the
share
meantime.
to somebody if you
I'm
want, it's up to
quite
you.
the multitasker, if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, Animals of the same kind will follow them.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, Monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm
back,
to the
or
prey.
welcome to the stream.
A more gentle
Hope
trap
you do
would
enjoy.
be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but...
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Very interesting. Spooky. The prophecy. Alright, I'll show you who I got. So these are my, four main people. I got Dea. I'll show you the weapon I got here. The artifacts. Don't have much on the constellation for her, but I'm working on it. Got some talents and such. But Chi-Chi is my healer for everybody. I only have one on the constellation for her, and not too many, but making sure that she stays alive, can somewhat make a good hit. And this is basically my main character. I like it. She's pretty good in damage and such. And then that's the weapon I have for her. Artifacts, just kind of the basics in a way. I have two on the constellation for her, which is not too much of a difference and such, but gets it by. And then Fiorina. And then these are all the basic other ones that I have that I don't really use too much. What do you mean you should pull for her weapon too? Like in the wishes, are you talking about? Yeah, I know. I've been trying to work on getting better weapons and such for them. What would you recommend a good weapon for her would be? Weapon banner? What is that? What's a weapon banner? One quick sec. Oh.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening. Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about well...
Just kind of skip through these a little bit.
Paimon doesn't have... After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Did you just pour some tea? Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea.
Who's that voice?
What a strange... And yet, even you feel confused. As such, I couldn't resist but come by for some tea and a... Consider me a passerby. Precisely. Call me... N. The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesized with...
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
People call such things fate, and it is written in the stars. It cannot so easily be altered. Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
Oh, Paimon.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future.
I do. I play a little bit of COD, but mainly zombies.
This was good tea,
I play like Skyforge from time to time.
Well, that'll be all for today.
Very, very rarely I'll play some like Minecraft or something. I've been playing Rust in the past a little bit. I'm pretty open with other games, from like Need for Speed to Ark to this, that, and everything else. I have an Xbox, so I can play other platform games that you can't play on this, on PlayStation.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Luna!
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations.
Enjoy the stream.
So we had a
If
brief
you
chat with
want,
her.
you can say hi in the chat. If not, it's up to you.
Why, yes, it was
But,
short. I assume you've heard of her, no? That I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Huh? Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the
Might make some lunch soon.
blind spots.
Just to let you guys know. Let everybody in the
Most people would believe the
stream
gods
know.
to be all-knowing, right?
But,
the Hexen Circle members are certainly
not
anything
anytime
but
soon.
ordinary. As
Right
for the
after this,
Maychain's
I will
end,
go to the Wish and
the old
see
hag has
see what you're
mentioned her
talking
a few
about.
times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her.
I enjoy these
and
little
if she were
cutscenes,
still
to be
alive,
honest.
she'd
Kinda
be...
makes it feel like I'm
Well,
watching
suffice
an
it to say
anime.
that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for...
Does anyone here like anime?
Scary group.
I mean, I assume if you play this, you may or... I mean, you may not.
Their
You might just
abilities
enjoy the
alone are
gameplay
pretty
and the story
terrifying.
and such, but
If she came to see you
I
personally,
enjoy a
then
few
the
animes
problem we're
myself.
facing must truly be...
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes,
Kinda. I'm
she
not
was
gonna
quite
lie.
cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
I need some more coffee. That's what I need.
Perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
Something we cannot know. That's crazy.
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for and
Let me just go get a cup of coffee and I have it playing on auto, so
rational,
just give me one quick
may
second.
not be.
But I'll
It
keep
is
watch
cruel,
on the
but it can also be beautiful.
monologue and such.
Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff... Oh, I need to get going.
Oops. Sorry. I didn't even notice that I had something popped up. Alright.
It was was worth trying to comfort you, even if only.
Not gonna lie, I am
I believe
kind
that
of
you'll
comfy
help those who are
laying on
struggling
the
in the same way I did.
laying on my couch, kind of just
I
relaxing.
suppose that might be
having a
why
day
we
off.
always seem to meet by coincidence.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said, but also kind of sad too. Hey, Traveler, Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
Alright.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
Try not to be sounding tired. More of just like focusing and breathing and everything else like that. That's not gonna work. Alright, where do we go? Oh. Take a shortcut and do it through this. Because America. Just seems a little easier to kind of just teleport to certain areas. I do agree with that. I mean,
names are written in this news.
some moments there are kind of just
the
like
underwater stronghold, the Fortress
much
of
yapping.
Parakeet, has continued in its noble autonomy.
some days
but that
and some
does not mean
moments
that
in the
others
game,
cannot interact with it. My
it
recent
can get
attempts
pretty
to enter the fortress
crazy.
bore little
It can
fruit.
get pretty crazy, I can say,
Guess Charlotte still
depending on
hasn't
what
given
you're
up on
doing,
that.
I guess. But most of the time, there's just a lot of
Thus,
yapping.
did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet: the Traveler's Trail, World Walker.
Dun, dun, dun.
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress.
I do plan on doing a lot more streaming in this game.
Us as the subject matter instead.
Totally forgot about PlayStation being able to just like
Seriously?
easily stream without having a whole bunch of stuff connected to it.
Cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
But once I remembered it, I was just like, you know, might have to. Might have to. Streaming is one of the things I've been really wanting to do. It's just more work and time, and the time when I play is just.
Should we go in and get something to eat?
Maybe I should just do it, and just, you know, more often, I should say.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition, only 16 slices a day cake! It was so delicious the last time we tried it, despite the tense situation we were in. Let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great.
I do really enjoy streaming, just to put it out there and
Someone showed up after all.
have people to talk to, and
Oh, wait, you're the
you
one
know,
from
kind
the
of watch and enjoy the game with me.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Honestly, same though.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place
Maybe
would be
not a
closing
cake, more
soon,
like a
and you
munchkin or
wouldn't get
two,
to eat
but-
cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe
Welcome to the stream.
Maybe the water
Hope you
will
do
rise
enjoy.
tomorrow.
If you want to leave a comment,
You know,
say
like in the
hi,
prophecy.
leave a like. You can do whatever you need.
Prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that.
Appreciate you guys
Still,
joining
even if
in.
there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today.
Hopefully you do enjoy.
No,
If
it's
you have
the
any
same
questions,
for eating
ask
in
away.
general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I've been doing kind of just like the main story.
I sure do. She
and
was
from
born
time to
before
time, I'll
me,
do
and she sometimes comes to the
side
surface to
missions
teach us
and
things
everything
about
else like that,
humans.
but the Archon story
She said that
really
humans
gets
are
me
creatures
intrigued.
that are saddened
'cause
easily. Yes, and you can
something
only
about
lift
it
their
just
spirits by
makes me
feeding
just
them
want to keep
delicious
going and
food.
going on it.
So please try
Kind of
the
leaves me
cakes here.
somewhat of a
I've got
cliffhanger.
something else to do, so I'll be
but
going now. You two try to
I don't
stay
know,
in
I
a
just
good
really
mood after
enjoy
eating,
story
all right?
modes and such like that, and just seeing the game consist on different people, areas,
And there
and
she goes.
bosses. And
All right, let's dig in.
I don't know, I
sure
just
this
enjoy
cake will be delicious.
stories for the most part, which can be kind of bad because then I kind of go through the game a little too fast, but at the same time,
Delicious than last time.
I learn
And the
a
flavor
lot
gets even
about the
better
game
with
at
the
that
secret
point.
key. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Exactly.
The lore? What is the lore? Alright, so now that all of that yapping is done, so go to Wish. Let's go to Details. You said list of So what were you saying about the thing in Wish? Selected weapon. Damn, this thing looks crazy. The axe. So the one on the left? The verdict? Is that it? Many oaths of dawn and dusk increase attack by 20. Shots. Customize reactions. The equipping character will gain 1 seal. Increasing allied skill damage by 18%. The seal lasts for 15 seconds. Oh. I might have to try to get this one then. This thing looks sick. Well, looks like I'll be on the grind for that one then. In the shop. I do have enough for it. You know what? Let's go for it. Imagine I get it. That'd be kinda crazy. Here we go. chances of it? Imagine dragons. They should have had more dragons in this game, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's, you know, some. Not really, but maybe like 2, 3 that I've known about or know about. 0.05%. Bruh. Damn. Alright. Here we go. This is the last one. At least I got a legendary. I'm happy with that, but I won't really use it, to be honest with you. Chance will increase. So every time I do this, the chances increase by 0.05? Is that what you're saying? Got one more day. Oh wait, achievements. I'm in it to win it. Let's just grind down a little bit more and start ranking up those with the wishes.
So annoyed.
Chapter 9. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, we could do an ascension quest. Let's go do that, because I like ascension quests, and because you get these guys. No, but you will get a weapon around 70 or 80 pull, and 80 pull is guaranteed. Yeah, luck. That's a thing I don't really have the best of, but you never know, I guess. So you're saying 80 of those? I'm basically guaranteed something good? Damn, that's a lot. Spawn, I guess right here. Oh wait, no, I can just jump right to it. What am I doing? First change the weapon path to... Oh, okay. Just activate that quest, just should be alright. Hopefully this goes smoothly. Damn, what in the world? My mic is so loud. Holy crap. Okay. That's a lot of them though, holy crap. Crap. I wonder what these symbols mean.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Let's get it on!
A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Feeling lucky? This one's got your name on it.
Life goes on. Opening box of Adepti Trace.
Umbrella warfare, I guess. Attack! That's the way. Feeling lucky?
Oh Jesus.
You're dead meat!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Hey! Ow! Watch out! Hey there! Attack! That's the way! This one's got your name on it! Hey there! Hiya! This one's got your name on it! Fire! Well, with rocks. Hiya! Cha! Hey there! Let the world collide!
Let's get it on!
Wheel of life. Feeling lucky? Umbrella warfare, I guess. Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Feeling lucky?
Gloves off! Look alive!
That was a little close. But we got it. We are good. Alright. So now that we have two of those, we're gonna save those up a little bit. Oh, actually, It is for this one, so I thought it was just for the other one, but let's just go for it and see what we get. Any other one I don't really care too much. The weapon one is really what I want. Nothing good. Alright, so now let's clear up all of these. Let's go to just, you know, Monostat or something, whatever, and get that covered and finished. So get rid of that.
Ad Astra applesauce.
Ad Astra applesauce.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Alright, so we
Ad
got
Astra
that.
applesauce.
Get this completed too. We got that. Could also use F2P weapon for her. F2P? F2P. What is an F2P? Wait a minute. Another one I need is verdict. What is F2P? There's still so much stuff I don't know about this game. Gotcha. Okay. Let's enhance this. This is really what I wanted to focus on her. This one. I want to get this guy up. Store. Okay. Thank you for helping me out, as you know, and telling me all these things, because I wouldn't have guessed it. Store. There it is. talked to her about all this stuff before. Thought I did. Guess I didn't actually talk to her about this before. So I'm assuming the Claymore. Correct? Number 3, yep, okay. So that means I'll need to get, what is that, tomatoes? Look like tomatoes. Let's go to the closest food place. Do need to actually stock up on my food anyway.
Oh, we're near the Seabird office. Let's go look for...
Will basically be the... Where is it? That one here? I have a quick idea. Let's just go here real quick. See if I can find that material here, and then if not, we'll go to another place. It's definitely not a tomato, but it is good to have these. And just because onions. What was that item that they had that she needed? Go to the Fontaine Weapon Ascension domain and check around the area. Weapon Ascension domain? Weapon Ascension domain. Weapon Ascension domain.
Still a lot of room for improvement.
Just want to see what the name of it is. Wait, you're saying this one right here? Oh, domain of forgery? I see these trees right here. Welcome to the stream, guys. This is the most I've had in a good while, so hope you guys do enjoy, and fruit. Hope you do enjoy, and leave a comment if you want. It's up to you. Say hi. What's up, guys? How are ya?
I could make a tidy sum selling some of this.
See if I can get a little bit more, just so we can possibly get some other weapons for some other characters. Maybe even Dea. Gotta be another one somewhere around here. Well, at least we have what we need, so I'm happy with that. So let's head back and go to here. So now that we have this one, let's get that. And maybe we can work on actually. That should be good for now. So we just need salmon, protein trout. So where would this be? Salmon, protein. Let's take a look at the domains around the area. Let's see any of the ones. It's okay. That gets me to basically grind for something that's gonna be useful, which I'm 100% down to do. Just trying to find out where that domain would be. I'm assuming it's probably in here somewhere, for the most part. Which service are you playing? Meaning, like, what do you mean? Like, service? Like, console? go. So give me one quick sec. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom, and I will be right back.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Alright, well, I'm back, Will. I hope to see you again, and have a good one. Alright. What are you? Oh god. This guy again.
Let it be known that divinity is mine! Insignificant pest! Feeble human!
This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky? Let my neighbor song.
At my command, you shall fall!
Fortune preserver. Dead meat!
Feeble human!
Look alive! Hi! Feeling lucky? A proper send-off from the Cena with love.
Insignificant pest!
Coming at ya!
My endless cycle begins! Eons, mine to dominate!
Life goes on.
Burn to oblivion! Kneel!
Ow! Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky? Watch out! Hiya! Feeling lucky?
Reality is pain!
This one's got your name on it! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Kneel!
What's your problem?
Good riddance, cruel world.
Life goes on.
Strike a pose! Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
Your new god awakens!
I guess I'm going home.
Now, your eyes have burned to oblivion!
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Kneel!
Hiya! Cha! Where'd that come from? Cha!
Filth!
Sorry.
Now, your eyes have been opened. Tremble! Reality is pain!
Look alive!
it all again.
Thank you.